Hey everyone, and welcome back to CodeMechanic. Today, we're tackling a question that plagues many drivers. That annoying roaring noise coming from your tires. You know, the one that starts as a faint hum and grows into a roar that makes you crank up the radio just to hear yourself think. Is it just normal tire wear? Or is it a sign of a more serious problem, like bad wheel alignment? Let's dive in and figure it out. First, let's talk about what's considered normal tire noise. All tires make some noise. It's the sound of rubber gripping the road. The tread pattern, the type of rubber, and the road surface all play a role. Aggressive, off-road tires will naturally be louder than smooth. Highway touring tires, as your tires wear down, the sound they make can change. Sometimes getting a bit louder. This is usually a gradual process, but if you suddenly notice a significant increase in noise, or a new type of sound like a thumping or a roaring that gets louder with speed, it's time to pay closer attention. One of the most common culprits for a loud, roaring sound that increases with speed is a bad wheel bearing. A worn-out wheel bearing creates a deep, humming or growling noise. A good way to check this is to find a safe, empty road and weave gently from side to side. If the noise gets louder when you turn one way and quieter when you turn the other, that's a classic sign of a failing wheel bearing on the opposite side. For example, if the noise gets louder when you swerve left, the right wheel bearing is likely the problem, as it's under more load. This isn't a tire issue, but it's often mistaken for one. Now, let's look at the tires themselves. The most common tire-related cause of roaring noise is uneven wear, specifically a condition called cupping, or if you run your hand over the tread of your tire carefully, of course. When the car is parked in, it feels wavy, whereas high and low spots, that's cupping. This happens when the tire isn't maintaining consistent contact with the road, causing it to bounce slightly as it rolls. This bouncing action scuffs rubber off in patches, creating those dips and valleys. When these cupped tires spin, they produce a rhythmic roaring or thumping sound that can be very loud. So, what causes this dreaded cupping? More often than not, it points to worn-out suspension components, like shocks or struts. When your shocks are weak, they can't control the tire's movement properly, leading to that bouncing we talked about. An out-of-balance tire can also contribute to this. While poor wheel alignment can cause uneven wear, it typically results in wear on the inner or outer edges of the tire, not the wavy cupping pattern. However, a severe alignment problem can definitely exacerbate other issues and contribute to noise. So, how do you differentiate? Let's recap. If the noise changes when you turn, suspect a wheel bearing. If you can feel a wavy, uneven pattern on your tire tread, you're likely dealing with cupping caused by worn suspension or balance issues. If the wear is smooth but concentrated on one edge of the tire, your alignment is probably the primary suspect. A proper alignment ensures all four wheels are pointing in the exact same direction, straight ahead. When they're not, the tires get dragged sideways slightly as they roll, which causes accelerated and uneven wear. And yes, that can create some extra noise too. Ultimately, the best course of action is to get a professional diagnosis. A good mechanic can inspect your wheel bearings, check your tire balance, examine your shocks and struts, and put your car on an alignment rack to get precise measurements. Ignoring a roaring noise isn't just an annoyance, it's a safety concern. A failed wheel bearing can cause a wheel to lock up, and severely worn suspension or tires can drastically reduce your car's handling and braking ability, especially in wet conditions. Don't put it off. Addressing the root cause will not only restore peace and quiet to your drive, but will also save you money in the long run by preventing premature tire replacement and ensuring your vehicle is safe. I hope this helps you decode those mysterious tire noises. If you found this video helpful, give it a thumbs up and hit that subscribe button for more car care tips from Code. Drive safe, and we'll see you in the next one.